How do you hire an app developer when you are a non-technical person? What are some do's and don'ts that you should be aware of? Recently, we've gotten more and more requests to help save software projects from failing, and the number of similar inquiries keeps increasing. So, we've decided to do something about it. I'm Adrian Ching, the founder of Upstack Studio, where we help companies build impactful digital products. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to hire an app developer as a non-technical person, and what are some of the aspects that you should know before doing so. Want to be armed with the right knowledge to pick the perfect developer for your project? Keep watching. To succeed in launching a startup or a new product, there are three key factors that comes into play: cost, timing, and the product itself. A mistake that most non-technical founders or team make is that they end up hiring the wrong developer due to their lack of technical knowledge. They are unable to assess the risk in a project and ultimately pick a team that is not able to properly execute on their idea. We've seen many companies fail and waste hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars in the process. That's why we've decided to create this video series to introduce you to the things that really matter when it comes to hiring software developers. We'll first get started with the big picture to introduce to you 6 things to look at when hiring an app developer. Then we'll have one video dedicated to each of these to go more in-depth into the topic. Without further ado, let's get started. There are a ton of developers out there competing for your business. You can easily find all these developers with a simple query on Google for mobile app developers. However, there aren't many developers that one can consider great. Most, in fact, are mediocre. When a software project fails, the reason for it typically falls into one of these categories: poor execution, usability or quality issues, not enough technical ability to solve problems, not enough budget to sustain the whole project, and many more. Your developers have direct impact on every one of these reasons. So, vetting your development company is incredibly important. When doing so, there are a few areas of competence to look at. First of all, methodology. The right approach to product development can save you time and money while helping you to build a product that can actually succeed in the market. If you find a developer that tries to sell you on building a feature-rich, complex product that will take a lot of time and money to build,
run.
A good developer isn't afraid to say no to you because they care about building products that succeeds. These developers will most likely tell you to get rid of some features so that they can get your product built faster and on the market sooner. Look into the agile and lean approach for this. Check out the lean startup methodology if you're interested to learn more. Next, we have the design process. Design is how you solve users' problem and communicate the features of an app. Thus, it's critical to look at your developer's design process. Okay, let's be honest. Some developers that you meet might not even have a design process. Some of them outsource the design process, which is fine if they know what they are doing. But some just design the app themselves without proper process. If the developers you are talking to don't have a design process or do design themselves without professional help, once again,
Run.
UI and UX is an important piece of your app, and if this is not done right, you're setting your app up for failure. After the design process, of course, we have the development process. To build successful products repeatedly, you need an established process. What process your developer follows determines your product's chance to succeed. The two predominant software development methodologies today are waterfall and agile. The waterfall model is one in which each phase of a product's life cycle takes place in sequence so that process flows steadily downwards through these phases like a waterfall. Agile takes an iterative approach to software development. Instead of handling all the planning upfront, Agile focuses on being lean and producing minimum viable products, MVPs, over set periods of time while improving each iteration. Both methodologies have their own pros and cons, but we would suggest you to go with Agile instead of Waterfall due to the benefits it provides. But more on that in a later video. However, if the developer you are planning to engage does not have a clear process when it comes to development, you know the drill.
Run.
The next aspect to look at is definitely the team. Great products are built by great teams. A good company will offer an experienced team with all the key members. Hiring a company that only provides you with developers means you will have to hire external designers, a UX company, and so on, and these teams, being new to each other, will have to find a consensus on a daily basis. A solid team is like a well-oiled machine, with everythend in place and working together seamlessly. At the very least, look for these key members in the team that your developer is providing: designers, backend developers, front-end developers, and project manager. Next, we have cost and location. Onshore versus offshore. Where your developer based affects not only the pricing, but also the service you will get to. Cost is probably one of the top deciding factors that most clients or entrepreneurs care about the most. Sometimes even more than the quality itself. Even though cost is important, quality could be the best way for you to reduce cost. Why do we say so? Because a broken app, even if it costs only $20,000, is expensive because you've wasted $20,000. While a working app that drives real business value and grows a company could be worth millions of dollars. Last but not least, credentials. A good track record plays a big role, and big name clients aren't all that matter. Diving deeper into your due diligence is paramount to making the right choice. Find out who they work with and ask for testimonials and reviews. Get contact details and reach out to those whose projects were most similar to yours and ask for references. Do not just look at their portfolio. Have a look at the apps that they've built and check if it is of good quality that you are expecting. Now, over to you. Since you're watching this video, that means you're most probably a non-technical person planning to engage an app development firm. What do you think of these 6 items that I've mentioned to take note of? Which one would you start looking into first? Let me know in the comments below. This is just an introduction to the series, so make sure to check out the other videos where we dig deeper into each of these items. We'll create a playlist for this so that you can easily watch all of them together. If at the time you're watching this, we've yet to upload the videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you get notified when we launch the videos. We share all things product development here on this channel, so go ahead and click on the subscribe button below this video right now. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you've gotten some value out of this. If that's true, don't hesitate to give this a like and share this so that more people can benefit from this. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.